Start to finish. Max Bros back to return, and we're underway on the set. Found a crease, but he slipped down right near the
most important thing that Kevin O'Connell can do.
For Miles Price, he is slow. We'll see if they can. Hoosiers transferring in from Texas Tech in year one under Curt Cignetti. Over 3,000 career all-purpose yards between 5. Got Jones in the backfield, play action to him on first down. Brosmer, decent time, trying to direct traffic, and wisely just throws it out.
They try to hit him with a quick play action. But I think the most important thing right now is just helping Max.
The Vikings get their third straight win last week in New York against the Giants, but he is bottled up quickly by Rock Yassin, and a Lions defense
signed as free agents and really had to plug into different positions.
Career start. First one in Seattle didn't go all that well with 4 interceptions. Put Naylor in motion on third down and long. Here comes the pressure, and down goes Bros.
You watch Alex Anzalone here. They do this a lot with Jack Campbell and Alex Anzalone. They run these stunts inside with those guys twisting, using the pick.
Dangerous with the ball in his hands, back at his own 30 to take this one in. He'll circle under it right at the sideline, and Raymond will try to make something happen. Snubs in the NFL this season.
Yeah, you know, unfortunately, a lot of the Pro Bowl
white towels, all decked in white. You can feel the energy, but the quick pop pass over the top, and it goes to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who gets spun out.
Corner pressure.
Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield, over 1,100 rushing yards, 500 receiving yards. His first touch, surging up the middle.
Jahmyr Gibbs is, has that home run speed. A guy that you just can't get him the ball.
Out for this game. Graham Glasgow did not start here today. Didn't play last week, but he is available. And Goff, Harrison,
pressure packages. A lot of times he's there. He might be coming. He might be dropping out. But nonetheless, as a quarterback, that ball is so deadly.
And here they come again. Quick pass, quick catch. And Jahmyr Gibbs trying to get special. He can't get special enough.
And Dan Campbell's calling the plays. Is it even a question?
You're probably right. I mean, you know him better than just... And there's movement. Detroit looking at the Minnesota side. Minnesota looking back. Let's losing the game on an OPI.
False start. Offense from the 65. 5-yard penalty. Fourth down.
That's the new set. And Jalen Naylor back there instead of Miles Price, who got injured on that opening kickoff. See if Fox can pin him deep. Naylor will let it sail into the end zone. Them up. They punt it away. And now this one will start from the 20. For the Vikings, and the handoff on first down. Aaron Jones will pick up 2.
Perfect word for the holiday season. Max is somebody who's had maybe an unconventional path, you would say, to the NFL.
And you're going for 5 years on an FCS school, the 1 year with the Gophers at Minnesota last year, as he'll roll out, trying to extend the play with a flag down and toss it out of bounds.
Holding. Defense number 23. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
And Drew, ironically, in that
I start with that first progression, you gradually make your way 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he'll learn that just to kind of slow the mind and play the game.
Let's get a touch to Justin Jefferson. He'll swing it to the outside and pick up 5. That's exactly like the last 2.5 games. He was starting to really come together and play the position that they wanted him to play. After that pitch and catch with Jefferson. And now Jones meanders his way across the line. It's a first down.
Run game, as you just watch the interior of that offensive line, they're getting a hat on the hat, covering everyone up, and then letting Aaron Jones do
the stuff that matters the most to him, the brotherhood, playing for the guy next to you, swing it to the outside, second catch for Jefferson. And
a lot of opportunities, or as many as he's used to, but he has remained the consummate teammate, an incredible leader. Just his presence.
The 6th consecutive year to start his career with at least 1,000 yards, and we've got an early timeout.
First charge, timeout, Minnesota.
Every pass concept that's called today. And it doesn't mean that you unnecessarily force it, right? Especially with the...
On CBS, second down and 1. As Jones tries to tiptoe his way around, he gets wrapped up in the back midfield. By the way, after you said all that, I could hear from afar Marcus Colston and Michael Thomas going... Brosmer, good time, steps up through the progression. He's going to use it with his legs, and he's got it, and then some.
Down. Outside, they zone it off on the inside. But this is one of Max Brosmer's traits. He's a pretty good athlete. Get him on the...
Much as JJ, who really likes to use them, but sure enough, he's got it in his bag. Now they're going to get it back to the ground with Jones. Couple of jump cuts, and this has been
back in the box. So they're able to be pretty effective against the runs, and it becomes just tougher to play man. You got to play more zone and more susceptible to the run.
2nd and 5 is going nowhere. Daniel Thomas.
Swing route to the running back. I think that's probably one of those where he's getting to him a little bit fast. You got no pressure.
Play clock all the way down. Brosmer, Hutchinson got in the backfield. Hutchinson has him wrapped up.
Hey, you watch Hutchinson right there. Rarely does he line up on the inside, but incredible spin move. He's got so much variety in his pass rush game.
A sweet spin by Aiden Hutchinson.
There's no foul on the play result. It's fourth down.
Maybe that's why KOC was, as Anzalone delivered some real contact to Justin Jefferson.
They'd say this, if it's inside of 5 yards, it's legal. He's not.
Ryan Wright, second punt of the day. Khalif Raymond get in from the 6. Raymond, nowhere to go.
Got nosy, he went inside. But on this play, Hutchinson finds a way to get the Vikings out of field goal range and win in.
Can they get the run game established? That's what they've talked about all week leading into this game. Gibbs will get 4 on the first carry.
Especially when you think about the defense that they're going up against. This Vikings defense leads the league with pressure, and especially pressure on the quarterback. The Lions have been with 2 tight ends on the field.
First snap, first touch for David Montgomery, and that second surge looks like it gives him enough for the in charge of the play calling. The yards up, the pass yards up, the explosive plays up, the points per game also.
Minnesota is challenging the ruling on the field that Detroit made the line of the game for a first down. The play is under review.
Well, they did rule in favor of the Vikings on the challenge. Successful challenge saying that Montgomery was about half a yard short. Will set up 3rd and inches for Montgomery stays in the backfield. And trouble with the snap! Van Ginkel jumps on it!
It looks like Egwalkin, a new center, snaps a little bit early. Jared Goff not ready. And the man who just has a nose.
Had a premonition, only the 9th giveaway this season for the Detroit Lions. Help guiding them to victory. Give it right back to him. Jones makes it 1st and goal.
Nakeds and boots, especially down here in the red zone. Hopefully trying to get some singles.
Your screen. Naylor, the motion man, 1st and goal. Brosmer to throw. Brosmer ends on too high. He was looking for Jefferson, who was matched up with
Heath coverage. Brosmer just got a little quick with it. Seen him.
He said last week was slow mind, efficient feet. Jones down to the 1. To the turnover, Van Ginkel with a fumble recovery. Jones. It's 3rd and goal. And it is Jones. And he is in for the touchdown.
The offensive line. Actually, Detroit gets pretty good penetration here, but leave it to Aaron Jones just to find the.
Only that 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. Reichard's extra point is through. It started with the
rocking some Snoop.
You're ready, is what you're saying.
I'm so ready.
I mean, we have his 2nd rushing touchdown to put his team up 7-0 from just behind the 10. And he makes his way to the outside. Is that what I think it is?
Wait, fat caps and pocket watches? Are those the? Arthur.
A handoff on 1st down, and Montgomery will not go far. He's maybe 2 yards.
You know, he has been that guy for them for the last 3 years. And he was that way in Chicago before that, but this year he actually
down 7-0 late in this 1st quarter. Goff play action being chased on the run, perfectly floated in there, and
will lay that ball accurately down the field to Jamison Williams. Goff not usually known as a scramble. He does a really good job in the pocket.
One more play off before the end of the 1st, and they won't. They'll go to the 2nd quarter after the 15-yard completion from Goff to high-quality complementary football. Not sure that he got that in the 1st quarter. We'll see if they can get it rolling in the 2nd as Gibbs picks up a couple.
On the show, we took in a couple. They got us on 1 pressure and then trying to get the ball down the field on a 3rd. Something we got to keep sustaining.
Thanks so much. Good luck.
On the stutter step move. Thanks so much, AJ. Oh, the ball came out! And another!
Let's take a look at this one. Not sure who got it. Cashman was in there. Jay Ward was in there.
Had 8 turnovers coming in. Has 2 just 45 seconds into the 2nd quarter. Jones will carry and take it to the 45-yard line.
Last 4 games, 24 points they've scored on turnovers. Their prior games, only 14, so.
Completely knocked Detroit out of the playoff picture. Brosmer on 2nd and 8. Over the middle, it's bobbled, and then brought in on the 2nd effort by Ben Sims.
In the middle of the field. Not what you want as a quarterback.
Are you feeling okay? Your heart rate okay right now?
That's exactly right. I do like his
territory after another turnover. A lot of movement on both sides. Looked like this is going backwards. Starting in place of Brian O'Neill missing this game with a heel injury.
Yeah, that's tough because 3rd and 10, at least get a little bit more to give yourself a more reasonable chance at points.
No, we were talking. It feels like, and again, movement. Play clock was all the way down.
False start.
Other quarterbacks, Carson Wentz, we saw earlier this year. Jahmyr Gibbs hoping that his defense can get the ball back, and you can see his all the way down once again. This time they do get it off. 3-man rush. Brosmer steps up. Brosmer tripped up.
He's a relentless pass rusher with so much variety, but so much of what he does comes off of his speed and getting to.
So Montgomery in the backfield. Fake it to him. Goff running out of time, and Goff is taken down. Van Ginkel at the first.
You know, honestly, I feel like there's just not a lot of tempo with this Detroit offense right now. You feel like there's a little bit of a
2nd and 3rd and long. Goff, quick throw, incomplete. He was looking for Gibbs. 10:22 to play in this second quarter. Detroit playing for their playoff lives, and Minnesota has punched them right in the
situations for offenses.
Goff, good time. Oh, wide open over the middle. It's Isaac Tesla. Deep into this.
A lot more contributions for this offense as of late. He's a big target, 6'4".
Well, no, you know what? It's funny because you look at absolutely, but no, I'm proud of just how they played. You know, it's tough games
in this first half. Goff, step up, and another rifle. Just find the open man.
Trying to light this offense up.
Well, good timing here because, Barry, I want to ask you about Jahmyr Gibbs. This guy is so much fun to watch, so explosive. We know that
it's kind of one of those guys where every time he touches the ball, you know, he can take it all the way. So it's been fun watching him.
And we get it again here. And the first down on this kick
by Jared Goff in this receiving core. But now's the time where you can start to wear him down a little bit with the run game.
About why has Dan Campbell fit so well with the fabric of what Detroit is all about?
Just for a living and not taking it for granted. And then just pushing the right buttons, you know, demanding excellence, you know, and you know, it's all about the result at the end, and so, you know, he's been able to really drive.
Harrison Smith, Dan Campbell, the play caller, the emotional leader of this group. Let's see what he can dial up on what's now an important 3rd and. Here comes the pressure. Goff out of the pocket. Goff on the run. Wobbler is caught.
That was jailbreak up front. But his ability to extend this just to step out of that tackle and find Amon-Ra down the.
Proud father, 4 sons. You've got a number of athletes in the second part of this family now, including a basketball player at Michigan State.
We know it doesn't last very long, you know, and it's unique to be a college for us.
Penei Sewell down. We're going to step aside. Barry, thank you so much for joining us, and Merry Christmas.
Barry, you're the
Unfortunate timing. So Oshika comes in. They hand it, and Gibbs just doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with.
Gets stepped into that left tackle position. All of a sudden, Penei Sewell goes down, and you got Oshika who goes from basically
play on a 3rd down. Over the middle, another catch, another first down. Right at that line of game, but it looks like. And that is the correct ruling. Van Ginkel did everything earlier. 3rd and short. What will they do here? And the whistle called. Is there maybe a potential question as to whether that spot was correct on Amon-Ra St. Brown's catch to receive to begin this game? So Detroit will get the football to start. Van Ginkel kept St. Brown just far enough behind it. Here's a good look down the line. 4. So here's the play. 4th and as the H-back. It's Montgomery trying to get to the outside, pushing forward. Let's see where they spot him. Close as you can get it.
Well, that's why you're handing it to David Montgomery in that situation. Just look at the push here. You know, he actually gets hit closer to the 3 or the 2-yard line.
And I think Kevin O'Connell's going to challenge a
Minnesota's
second call.
challenging the ruling on the field that the runner.
Here in Minneapolis, as they're looking for the stop near the goal line.
On 1st and goal, Detroit.
Leads to a 1st and goal, as said, and nowhere to go. Appreciate it from G.
The clock ticked down. But regardless, this is the 16 plays so far on this drive.
On 77 yards down the field. You see the time of possession has been dominated in the second. Jumbo formation, Montgomery in the backfield. Fake it to him. Goff looks the other way and a little bit too far in front.
Moving there to the right side. Giovanni Ricci, who yet to...
Hard to finish. Mac Montgomery. Montgomery gets driven back. Stonewall behind.
I call a timeout, take the points, and then put your defense out there and see if they can create some sort of a turnover or some
First
turnover.
down, time out. Detroit.
110 is what.
Great things about him. He said he was literally the 90th guy on the roster. It worked his way into a storm.
One of the most raucous atmospheres in the NFL. Goff looks. Goff throws. It is caught. Boy, Drew, this looked eerily similar to last week. Towards the end of the game, this time he
Did there.
his.
That is his fifth touchdown of the year, and actually his fourth in the last 5 games. He's
team
I was going to say 14 catches, 6 touchdowns. So all he does
from Bates, and we are all even at 7. Isaac.
part of the whiteout here. You know,
Yeah,
somebody
you guys stay
said,
locked in.
whiteout in the building. Let's go.
You just had that
Look, picking her up from the airport.
and the fact of the matter is, you kept it for nearly 2 decades.
First ready for this trip and walked out of the closet. My wife was like, "You look like Colonel Sanders." I was like, "Okay, well maybe I'll just do the jacket."
Did you, Brady?
I
yeah.
twinkle
yeah.
on the green screen.
This one's going to sail into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback taken in by Felton. So this week, late in the game against the Giants, can get some points on the board late in this first half.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see how aggressive they're going to be. Percentage throw.
Roseman escapes, throws on the run, incomplete. And a flag 5 mark in this quarter.
Illegal contact. Defense number 4. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's DJ 2 yards, week 3 this season. Rosemer feeling it, dumps it off, and a minimal gain for Jones on the catch.